to the banks of the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Spartans will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Ole Miss offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense.
Breaks into the open. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just...
Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road?
Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they get to the quarterbacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. And he's dragged down. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. A little screen to the running back. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So the Michigan State Spartans offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. Well, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
And the Spartans will have it 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Under fire. He's got the back in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Rebels racing to the line in a hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And the Rebels are flying down the field.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Watkins. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Right on the money. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Ray. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Alabama has the lead right now, but this Tide crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by just 2 over Florida State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll do it himself. Quick spin on the line. Turning it on! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They've been running it, but now the pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To the air, it's Childs. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he pulls it in at the 15. Touchdown, Spartans! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Watkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Finds his target down the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 and pick up a 15. To the air on first down. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Fires left. And a big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. The Spartans send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. He'll pull it on the read. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Ray. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
pick and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off play action on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break up the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
He'll keep it himself. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Punt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Childs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll give it to the back. Spins away from the defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Marsh. Breaks into the open. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Michigan State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Plows through the defense. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Boise State looked like a bunch of world beaters. I think a lot of people forget just how much this program dominated the WAC and Mountain West conferences, and they're a problem again. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Creates a little space. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be fourth down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Caught in the backfield. It's Boyd. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Third down coming here, and they need to get it out to the 44. Scanning the field. It's Childs. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Lee. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw at Simmons. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And the Spartans come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Motion from the wideout. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. They're working that left side. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Tough sledding there as he picks up one to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. First down and goal. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Trying to set up the screen. Looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sparty. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now we stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Their drive
to possession, Jesse. This offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask, right?
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Rebels line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's done his job. They have it at the 44.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking left. He's got it. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll run play action. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Finds a tight end. Touchdown, Rebels! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Alabama is currently ahead early in this one, but they haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by 11 over Florida State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Finds his tight end. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Oh, they're after him. Using his legs to buy some time. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Marsh. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Boyd. There he goes! Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got it in the middle, it's Hampton. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Catch in the middle, it's Middleton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Makes the grab, it's McCray. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And they got to the line expeditiously. Spiked it and stopped the clock. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Just too much juice on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Just keep slinging it. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. With the catch, it's Boyd. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. A 6-point game getting very deep in the 4th quarter, and the offense desperately needing to... He's got it, first down and more. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Session here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. They've got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time,